Welcome to our 2024 New Year's Challenge. Today's class is a yoga class. Hey friends, it's Kait here. Thanks so much for joining me today. And can you believe we are not only in the last week of the challenge, but today's officially the last day of our New Year's Challenge. I hope you've been enjoying all of the classes so far. I have certainly been enjoying hearing your progress. I love hearing from my students. If you haven't left me a comment, please do below. I love hearing from you guys. And no matter how much or little of this challenge you've completed, I hope that you feel incredibly proud of yourself. I know it can be a big commitment to join me for classes regularly, so if it took you just the 1 month or maybe it took you 2 months to complete, you should feel so incredibly impressed with yourself. I certainly am. As a reminder, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel right now, if you enjoy these styles of classes where I give you challenges and kind of a nice daily workout, you should definitely check out my membership. As I've mentioned, for those that were members, this challenge, they got a video every single day instead of just 4 times a week. So if that's something you're interested in, I highly recommend you check it out and maybe join me for some more classes there. Now, today's class is a standing yoga class. We are ending with a lovely, energizing yoga, one that's gonna hit our hips and our back quite a bit. This is a really good one when we're feeling pretty tight in our lower body. Of course, our chest does still get some love. No props are needed, and if you want some blocks, there are a couple of forward folds, but this class is pretty accessible to all levels. Not only is it nice strengthening, nice stretching, but we'll get some strengthening in too. Roll out your mat, let's get started. Let's start standing with our feet a little bit wider than our hips today. Hands down by our side, flip the palms so they're facing the same direction as your face. Close the eyes. Wrap the tummy in, broaden across the chest, ears high. Take a full big inhale. Big breath out. Again, great big inhale. Big breath out. One more time. Let it go. Seal the lips together. Breathe through the nose. Take a pause and set your intention for class today. Maybe it's feeling so proud that you arrived here the last day of our challenge. Maybe you really want to focus on a particular area of the body. No right or wrong. Flutter the eyes open when you're ready. Inhale, reach the hands high over the head. Exhale, flip the palms, push them down to the hips. Inhale, hands reach up. Maybe the gaze goes with you. Exhale, flip the palms, push them right back down. One more time, big inhale, hands lift up, look up to the ceiling. Clasp the hands behind your head, elbows wide. Let's take a little side stretch to your right. Come on back up. Little side stretch left. Come on back up. Again, side to side. Just saying hello to the body. Even your little side stretch out. Arrive upright, elbows wide, soft bend in the knee. Take a twist to your right. Look center, twist to your left. Look center, release the hands. Let's point all 10 toes out and away. Now we just sink down into a nice big goddess pose and then stand up tall. So we're just waking up our hips, our knees, our ankle. Go ahead and move in and out of your goddess pose a few times. Remember, yours doesn't have to look like mine. Maybe you have more range of motion or less than I do. That's okay. Last time. Soften, stand tall. Toes can stay there or we can point them forward. Drop chin to chest. Drop into your forward fold. Once you arrive in your forward fold, hang there for a moment. Let the head dangle, the top of the head reaching to the floor. If the shoulders slide up to the ears, that's okay. Start to sway your hips side to side.
Bend the knees a little deeper. Let the head hang even further. Inhale, see if you can straighten the arms and find a long back. Now you might tent the fingertips. Hands might come to your shins if you need that extra height. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more half lift, pause, navel in, chest open, spine long. Forward fold, round, and roll yourself all the way up to standing. Now from here, point all 10 toes forward, even if they weren't already. Pull your inner thighs towards one another. Both hands lift to the sky. Start by dropping your right hand down and away. Stretch long from finger to finger in a diagonal angle. And then right hand to hip, lean over to your right side. Look up to the sky 3 times, circle your left arm around. Circle opposite direction. Look forward, reach the hand overhead, arrive upright, both hands high. Same thing other side. Actually, at first we take that little diagonal angle, reaching finger to finger, and then hand to hip, we stretch. You might look to me, you might point your nose up to the sky. What feels good in your neck as you circle? Just enjoy that range of motion through our shoulders. Reverse when you're ready. Come on back upright. Point your right toe to the right. Left leg can stay still, or you might lightly rotate it inward just a little to find your warrior two. Now, as we sink into our warrior two, you want to think about your hips pointing towards the front right corner of the mat, not straight towards the long line of your mat, but ever so lightly to the front corner. Reach the arms out and away. Press the hands down, broaden across the chest, navel up and in. Feel tall, strong, and proud here. Maybe lower down just a little more. Breathe deeply. Just focus on this powerful, strong pose. Three times, inhale, straighten your leg, reach both hands up. Exhale, sink right back down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink right back down. Last one, straighten, and then pause. From here, I want you to stretch past your knee. Reach your hand either down to your knee or drop your forearm to your leg. Take your hand up to the sky. Push down into your leg with your forearm or your hand to open up across the chest. Maybe point the nose to the sky. And then again, a few circles of the arms, just enjoying that mobility through our shoulders, both directions. Take the hand high overhead, full big breath. Come on upright once more. Straighten the leg. Now this time, pull your inner thighs together. Activate the inner thighs. Take your left hand to your hip, and again, I want you to stretch, start to lean, and you might reach for your shin. We might drop our hand in front of the foot or behind. Now, you are in our little triangle pose. You can keep your hand on your hip, or you might extend it to the sky. This is a big one. If our knees are a little bent, that's okay. Point your nose down towards your foot. Point your nose straight to me. Point your nose up to the sky. What feels best in your neck? There's no right or wrong. Do what works for you today. You might even move between those shapes. Full big inhale. Rebend your front knee. Arrive back upright in your warrior two. Feel strong, tall, proud. Inhale, stretch both hands up to the sky, straightening the front leg. Take your left hand back to your hip and lean back for a reverse. Come on upright. Point all 10 toes to me. Big inhale, hands lift high. Exhale, flip the palms, bend the knees, drop into a forward fold. Knees bent or straight. Head is heavy. From here, can you walk your hands towards the right foot? You might just reach them out and away, kind of on the mat, or you might actually touch your right foot, your right ankle. Drop the head down, knees bent, or maybe you begin to straighten. What feels good for you? I almost almost try to look up towards my right hip, sending my sitting bones up to the sky. Bend the knees, walk your hands back to center. Walk them over to either the left side of your mat or your left foot. And again, I can kind of hold my ankle, pulling my body a little closer, and then I look up towards the left hip. Knees bent, softly bent, or straight, your call. Come back to center. Tuck the tail, roll yourself all the way up to a nice tall standing pose. Point your left toe to the left. Begin to find your warrior two on this side. This time hips are pointing towards the front left corner of the mat. Let yourself soften. Find that big, steady position. We settle, we hold. Maybe bend the knee deeper. Maybe think about sealing the pinky edge of your right toe down a little more. Inhale, straighten the front leg, hands lift high. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten, reach everything up. Exhale, bend the knee. One more, up we go. Exhale, bend the knee, pause. Send your body forward, reaching past the knee. Drop your hand, your forearm down, and find your extended side angle. We can find mobility through our shoulder. Notice, again, what feels best for your nose, for your neck, pointing your nose in whichever direction feels best. Hold for a moment, maybe deepening that lovely stretch, and then arrive back upright. Straighten your front leg, pull your inner thighs together, engage your tummy, right hand to hip. Again, we reach past and then we slowly come down. Hand can stay at the shin. And if this is as far as we go, that's okay. If you have the range of motion to drop the hand down to the floor, on the front or back side of the toe, that's okay. No matter where you're at, try to stack the shoulders. Hand can stay to hip or we can extend it up to the sky. Your call. Like we did on our first side, we can send our gaze in different directions, noticing how that feels for our neck. No right or wrong. Do what your body needs. And then rebend the knee, return to your warrior two. Settle, push your arms down into an imaginary table, separate shoulder to shoulder. Again, straighten the front leg, back hand to hip, lean back, find your reverse. Maybe the hand goes all the way back in line with the ear. Maybe it feels better to reach it up to the sky. Your choice. Remember, this time is all about you. Come on upright, bend the knee, point all 10 toes forward once more. Hands lift up, heart goes with you. Exhale, big, deep forward fold. Just soften and dangle. Sway the hips a little right and left. This time I want you to deeply bend your right leg, straightening the left, and walk your hands closer to the right side. Maybe your arms are straight, maybe we're tenting our fingertips, or hands could even be up at our hips if this is where we're at. But hold there for a moment. Maybe almost tip your sitting bones so they're reaching to the wall behind you. Full big inhale. Rebend both knees, forward fold. Lift your head, your chest up, and then bend your left leg, walking the hands over to the opposite side. Sinking the hips back, reaching the pelvis with you. Head is still reaching forward. Great big forward fold. Return center. Head is heavy. Hips lift high. Bend your knees, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Shoulders back, head high, heel toe, or just step the feet in. Stand tall and straight. One hand to your heart, one hand to your stomach. Close the eyes. Check in with your body, with yourself. How are you feeling today? Take a moment to appreciate not only everything your body has accomplished in this particular class, but everything you've accomplished throughout this entire challenge. Take a moment to bring a sense of appreciation, of gratitude and pride for everything you've done for yourself. Know that no matter how long this challenge took you, how much or little you did, you showed up, you did the work, and you should feel so incredibly proud. Maybe let that bring a smile to your face. Take a great big inhale. Big breath out. Again, big deep inhale. Big breath out. One more time. Let it go. Can you hold on to this sense of pride, a feeling of celebration, reminding yourself that you did the work, you did everything you could for your body throughout this challenge. Hold on to that feeling for the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Could you hold on to it for each and every day? A little bow of your chin to your chest, a great big beautiful pat on the back. Really give yourself a hand. Thank yourself for joining me, whether you just popped into this class for like a little one-on-one, or if you just finished the entire challenge. Know I am so excited for you. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so incredibly appreciative for you joining me. As a reminder, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, if you enjoy these styles of challenges, I highly recommend you check out my membership. Pretty much every single month you get a brand new challenge, something that you can follow along with and join me for lovely little classes. So again, thank yourself. Take a moment to celebrate, and I am so excited that I got to start off my 2024 with you.